Hello, Mars Red Sky. Hi, Mars Red Sky.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys are where today? Germany, right?
Germany, in Regensburg, I think. It's near Munich.
Okay. How
Yeah,
are things? How are things in Regensburg?
We had we had a
Well, I guess things are crappy internet
beautiful,
signal.
I would say very yeah, maybe it looks like
So you guys have
but anyway, yeah, it's snow everywhere. It's winter,
Snow.
Winter ambience. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Snow that thick.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of snow all over.
Okay. Your signal was cutting out, but I got that it's winter.
Sorry
Got
about that.
It's okay. It's not your fault, obviously. I don't think you run the venue. You guys you've been out for a couple nights now, and you were doing shows in November and shows in October, sort of all leading up to the release on Friday. I know, of course, there's the EP. You're always doing stuff, always, yeah. If you're going to be in a band now, apparently you just have to do it every day, all the time. It's what you do. But I want to ask you guys, sort of on the precipice of the release coming out and about to hit the road for like what, a year and a half in a touring cycle, or at least the next year. How are you guys feeling going into the release, starting the thing again?
For the first time, we already have 3 songs out from the album. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a half release because it's 8 songs at the end of the album. In a way, like the taste and the color, and we share a lot the links, like the private link we have to the friends and stuff. So I don't know for my buddies, but I feel it's a half out already.
Okay. Well, you have Heavenly Bodies, right? You have what's it, Trapdoor, right? So you can't hear me, or you can? Hello.
It's lagging a little bit.
It's okay now.
This is going well.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Trying again. So we were talking about heading back out, half the album out. You're absolutely right. You're right. It's Heavenly Bodies, Trapdoor, right, is not out, and then they're like interludes, and so
Choir of Ghosts.
Choir of Ghosts. Yep. And
Carnival Man.
Slow Attack, right? Yeah.
Slow Attack is next, I think. Yeah. Should be, yeah.
And
the next video.
And for you, we opened the new set list live. We open with Slow Attack.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why?
Yeah.
Because we want to be shaped in a way. I'm sorry. That's what I feel. After like 12 or 13 years, it's the first time we put so many new songs in the set, and we decided to start with 2 new songs, and it's actually 4 new songs in the set. And I think it's good for us to be a bit shaped. That's what I feel. But
challenged.
A bit challenged. Yeah, it's not easy, but we kept to work on that, and so far we still open with 2 new songs, and the more we go ahead in the tour, and we will prepare for 2024 to make like it's more the real tour will start.
Yeah.
And I think we will be ready, prepared. So I'm confident.
When okay, first of all, what's the other new song after?
Break Even.
Okay, I was thinking. Interesting. You talk about kind of looking to challenge yourself and shake things up. I think Break Even. Obviously it's you guys. It's Mars Red Sky, but I kind of hear you trying something else, and you lead off with it, right? You lead the record with it, and then you've got Maps of Inferno, and then the final round with you sing it, Jimmy. So I mean, I think that shows up on the record.
That's the 4 songs we play during the show now. Even for the 65 or 70 minutes show, even when we have only 8 songs, we play 4 new songs. It's important for us.
Yeah, all the 3 and slow attack that we played first. So it's 4 songs.
Yes,
from
4
the-
songs, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. So, that's
And well, obviously, I don't know if Helen is touring with Matt to
No.
do Maps of Inferno. I don't know.
yeah, but we played some shows with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it? I mean, what?
Oh, it was great. It was very nice. She, yeah, it's very cool to have her sing lead
Uh-huh.
on Maps of Inferno, especially because it's pretty high. So I had to train to get those high notes.
Mhm.
Now
You got
I'm
it.
okay with
You
but
get
at
there
first
now.
it was hard because we can go on tour with her.
Right.
She's a teacher. But we did 3 or 4 shows where she would sing on Maps of Inferno and then come back and sing harmonies and strong reflection at the end. It was nice.
Okay.
But now I have to sing lead on this song, and it's
Yeah, I mean, she goes up, right? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that's towering the flock. Yeah, that's, yeah, that's. I would imagine that is an interesting challenge as well.
It is.
That collaboration, and you guys have done collaborations sort of all along. Of course, You're No Light springs to mind, but that collaboration seems to sort of stand out to me as going back to purposefully challenging yourselves, doing something new. Was there something, as you, of course, the world ended and now we're all back like nothing happened and pretending nothing ever happened, but since 2019, did you feel coming off the last record that it was like, okay, we've done this? You had what, 4 albums at that point. You've toured just about everywhere that band's tour and done a ton. So coming off that record, were you looking to do something else?
Yes, the point at first was to do an entire album with Ellen.
Okay.
It was took was too long. Yeah, it was a slow process, very slow. And at some point, we felt like we needed to do a new Mars Red Sky album, so we just decided to do 1 EP with Ellen and keep the strongest song, just Maps of Inferno, and put it on the album.
Maybe you remember, JJ, maybe I talked about that with you. The first idea was to make like a fairy tale, not a fairy tale, but to write a story with including old songs, like with narrative experience, like a project of 60 or 70 minutes. And it was easy to say, but it was harder to make, actually.
Especially to write.
We can say it, we have no shame. It was like but the good thing in that story is that we work with Helen.
And we have some nice instrumental material that we didn't record.
Yes.
That we still have we shelved it.
Okay.
But we might come back and work them, whether with Ellen or just for Red Sky. But there were some nice sketches.
That's a pretty ambitious project. The sort of aligning everything around the narrative and
Yeah, it was a good idea, but
it's difficult. But we kept some ideas. I think we kept some feelings or some ideas about the songs and the work of Julien on the lyrics, especially. And I think we've got that. We got some ideas. We kept some ideas like this, and I think we go further because of, even if this project wasn't ending totally, I think it brings to us for the new material, I guess.
And
there's still a link in the new album. There's a sort of a thread that links all the songs.
Tell me about it.
No, not really sure. The lyrics, probably the themes, there's something in common.
Okay. What?
very obvious. But,
No, but I mean, well, okay, I wanted to talk about the lyrics specifically to Break Even.
Okay.
And sort of the music business end of the music business that seems to be being engaged there.
Business in general.
Yeah, right. I mean, just
Our
sort of,
economy.
yeah, it's awful. But I guess everybody's doing their Spotify Wrapped this week. So and of course there's like the back and forth. Oh, nobody gets money. Everybody this. So let's talk about music business and sort of Mars Red Sky's place in it. Because you guys have been around for a while. You're considered a pretty big band. Break even, is that it? Break even is the goal?
Oh, not really. It's not really about the music. I think we're just about stepping into capitalism.
Mhm.
Like, okay, you want to play the game, make it. Well, good luck. It's a you know it's a
But I think it's good that you took that way because for sure, like
yeah, I wasn't really
I
talking
can,
about music, especially
yeah, but
music
it
business.
can work for music too, and
Mhm.
for what you do in music for 25 or 30 years too, all your project and stuff. I think Julien, I prefer maybe I know Julien for a long time, and I know that he's doing only what he wants to do, like for the music and for the art, and that's the only goal he asks. And if I mean, I work in the music business. I'm booking agent, you know that, JJ.
I do.
And working with Julien, it's special because it's like I have 3 or 4 bands like that. The art, of course, is special because I play in the band too. But when I work with Julien as a musician with another project, for example, Julien is not the kind of guy who will beg or ask or who already want something. Never. And that's give a certain think cool, but you have to take care too because you have nothing back sometimes because he doesn't want to annoy or to ask. He's playing music, he's happy in a way. I mean, it's like it's kind of honor. I don't know how to say. It's good to work like this because the more it's a lot of people. It's like an exchange, and you usually when you are an artist, you can be really like follow the business, follow your relationship with your partners and asking because it's your right to ask. But some artist doesn't ask anything, and I think I sometimes it give you like you want to give more or to be careful because it's kind of special, for to me. You know what I mean? That's what I feel with Julien. Maybe I tell him for the first time, so he's a bit. No, but it's true. Never ask me anything.
No, it's true.
Yeah, so
I
that's
don't do
the
that.
kind of special thing, I think.
But so,
But
okay.
yeah, there's in Break Even, for instance, there's a quote from a song by Sinatra, Frank Sinatra.
Mhm.
Uh,
In New Jersey, we call him Sinatra. Yeah.
yeah, shit, what is it? I forgot my own lyrics. If you can
Oh, if you
make,
can make it there, you can make it
you'll make
anywhere. It's
it
from New
anywhere.
York, New York. Yep.
New York, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make it. I can do whatever I want if you really want something. Yeah, self-made man.
Delusion. Yes.
Yeah. What is myth?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh, okay, you can make it whatever. What is it you'll make is a different story, but
And for Sinatra, it's special because it's the story. He was really close to the mafia, right?
yeah,
And to the thieves and to the bad guys.
Oh,
Sinatra, yeah.
like there's a price to pay for if you really want to make money and be on top. There's probably a price you're gonna pay along the way. That's just what it's about.
I kind of feel like I feel like maybe we see that in sort of music now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You think about the sort of social media aspect and bands who have to not only perform and write songs and then have to like get out before every show and be like, hi, we're playing a show, check us out. I'm on my phone talking about this show to pretend that I'm super excited. It's one of like 100 shows we're going to play in the next 3 months. Come.
We are not good for that. But we have
no, you don't do that one.
Well, sometimes we do like the funny stuff.
We try
because it's important. It's the game now, you know.
Yeah, that's it. It's so I guess that's where I was approaching break even from was that mindset of the game.
Absolutely.
As applies to music. Matt, can I ask you a quick question about the drums in Maps to Inferno?
Sure.
If you know offhand, what is the time signature of that song?
It's a good question. So basically, you can hear as a lot of 3, 5, whatever, 4 and stuff like that. And when I hear a riff like that, I always try to put it on 4/4. That's my goal in life. When I hear 5/4 or 7/4, I try to make it heard as a 4/4, Mathieu style, you know. And this is a good example. It can be the first time you hear it, you would be tempted to stick with the guitar riff and to restart again, but then you have a kind of very
it doesn't match.
No, it's too much of a chop, you know. And so what I wanted is to make something very long, and you can hear boom, back, boom, back, and you always have the back and beating the accents when they are played. So it's I don't know exactly. It's a 4/4 plus a 3 beat at the end. One time is missing at the very end. That's all. So I think it's 4/4/4/4/3.
I didn't even know the time signature when I came up with the riff.
Yeah.
Just I had in mind I wanted something that's Oriental, European
Eastern town.
music, where sometimes they have 7 and 9s, 7/9 time weird time signature.
And when we started to play it, we noticed with Matt that this special kind of accident riff, Julien exactly knows what he's doing, but it sounds like you can repeat 2 times and stuff. It makes it like you want to sing all the time, and you are never bored about it. That's why that's the reason we really love it.
That's what we felt. Yeah.
So you can repeat it, and when you arrive at the end, you're not sure it's the beginning, but you restart, and it looks like a new track or a new trip, but no, it's the same actually. It's like but it's big.
That's it, but it's subtle, right? I like that riff. It's subtle because you as you say, Matt, you go along with the guitar. It's like, oh yeah, I could follow this, dun 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 dun, and then all of a sudden you're in the woods. So.
Yeah, I mean the concept is to follow the guitar with the kick drum and to do a kind of 4/4 feel with the hands. That's the concept. So that's what I do all the time when I hear odd metric.
As much as melody in that song, the drums absolutely make that song for me. So thank you for that. Please talk to me about writing A Choir of Ghosts.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing because it used to be the very first songs we started working on after the pandemic. It was a riff. I still have it somewhere. We started putting it together, and this part was supposed to be the intro to the song, and then we did a live stream concert, and we just kept the intro as an introduction to the concert, so it was an instrumental, and that's the only part we kept. When we thought of the new album, we were remember this intro we had so we just made it longer with a bass solo, a guitar solo, bridge, It was half as long before.
Yeah, it was already exist with this special video. We, as he said, during the pandemic, we tried to make something different than just a broadcasting shows.
Right.
We tried to do something, a story around that. And yes, it was there, like just a 2 minutes intro, and we used that to make an instrumental song for the album. Nice. It was quick and natural.
And why did we call it a choir of ghosts? Because I don't think there's a.
Because it was funny because it was
There was no vocals.
No vocals.
Yeah.
And because of another thing, like the effect used, we call that the ghost. Sometimes you use an effect, we say, hey, that's all the friends, all the
Oh yeah,
ghosts.
right. The
And
Mel
that's
9, one of the songs on the
yeah. Because Julien is not talking only about the capitalism and the business. He's talking about his guitar pedal too. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with talking about capitalism or
I'm trying to
guitar
get
pedals. That both are fine.
So you just if you want to have a funny surprise, you just type on Google slow attack and pedal effect, and you will find something funny. Because he's got a slow attack pedal effect, actually.
Sure enough. There you go. Okay. That answers that. All right.
It's the color of the song of some songs of the new album too. So I mean, it has different meaning, of course, as usual.
Got it. Julien, in the past, we've talked about the sort of line of songs post Join the Race. Join the Race, what is it? Under the Hood, Crazy Hearth, these sort of tracks that tie together across records. Is Carnival Man that song here?
I would have said Slow Attack.
Yes.
But yeah, Carnival Man is more of one of the progressive songs. Yeah. Did you feel like there was a?
There was something. Okay, well, Carnival Man versus Slow Attack. Carnival Man's longer and a little bit broader in sound, which is something that I associate with like Under the Hood.
Okay, got it.
And I guess between those two was sort of what drew me there. Slow Attack is certainly catchy and it's got a flow.
It's one of the simplest.
But it's shorter and it's simpler.
Yeah. So it's true. Maybe the chorus and I never thought of it that way. Crazy Hearth and Carnival Man. It's true they have something in common, right? Yeah. But since it's a longer song and there's an entire middle piece, middle end, I don't know, and that's very Pink Floyd, Pink Floyd-ish. So.
Okay. Shows are announced through next March, and you're doing Ripple Fest, Texas, next August. I hear it's hot in Austin, in Texas. Good luck. I assume there will be a tour around that.
Yes, we are working with Amos from Heavy Talent booking agency, and he sent to us routing a few days ago, so we know the city who is supposed to play, and it should be really long this time. So
I mean 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, I mean as it has to be in the US usually.
Well, unless you're gonna break it up by region, but yeah. Well, okay, and I assume you'll do, well, that's August, so you'll do Europe, spring, summer before that. Are you guys doing fests in spring?
So far, we don't have a lot of festivals. We want to play more festivals on the 25 years because we changed our booking agent and it was already late to get festivals. But we have a tour plan in Europe for early June.
Okay.
We have some shows with this will be announced soon. It's our friends, Igor. They suffered a lot this last back.
Nope, broke up. There it is. Hey, if you're watching this video, thanks for watching. I'm sorry.
Yes, it will be announced soon. And because we have the same booking agent now. So it's funny. It's how it was. I mean, we met our new booking agent through Igor.
Okay.
Igor said, "Hey, do you want to go back on tour?" I said, "Yeah, of course. That's so cool." He dropped a line. He said, "Talk to that guy." I said, "Cool." And so we have a new agent too. Thanks,
Yeah.
Igor.
Nice. Great. All right. I think that should do it for me. You guys, the signal's cutting out again. I think maybe I'll call it. I hope the video comes back in the next couple of seconds. But if you can hear me, thank you. And if you're watching this,
Simple.
thank you. You guys there?